We are using book pages today to make a page element, an embellishment, and a tag or card. This is for the September 2020 Junk Journal Challenge. And I don't know about you, but I have a lot of book pages. So a book page idea is always helpful. Check out what I did. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie and we are here with book pages. So our next element for the September 2020 Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge is to make a page idea, an embellishment idea, and a tag or card idea using book pages. So I have the book. This is the book that I'm using the cover for this book. So just like we did with the Edith Holden, I want to go ahead and take out the signature. Okay, and it looks on this one, it's glued. It's glued in instead of stitched. So let's try from the back. Okay, so this is the center right here. Okay, so we have a totally different type of page here. So I'm going to want a side-by-side of our page. And so I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and reinforce this using some of the items that we've been using. And we have a piece of this paper. So let's go ahead and we'll cut a piece off. And this is just going to reinforce our page. I'm going to use one of the pages from the K & Company paper. We've just about used it all up. I'm going to go ahead and fold this. You can use your scoreboard, which actually would probably be better, because you could get a straighter cut, a straighter fold. Okay, so we are working on the buster part, so we're on the letter B. If you are interested in a junk journal challenge, we'd love to have you join us, and the details are in the description box down below for the details video. And you follow along what that video tells you to do and join us, and we'd love to have you. Okay, so this is folded. I want to put it in the fold of my paper. Okay, so just like that, get it into the fold of the paper, and that will reinforce our page. And looks like we need a little bit more up here. So a book page, you can go ahead and add pictures or embellishments, things like that you want to it. So my page idea for this one is going to be, the first thing was to be able to go ahead and reinforce our side-by-side pages. Okay, that was what I wanted to show you first. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make this, and it will just fit right over the top of the page here. Okay, and I can go ahead and just add a paper clip. I have a pretty peach one. We'll put that right there. That'll hold that in there. Okay, so we can go ahead, you can add lined paper, coffee dyed paper would be kind of cool here. I do have, so I have this that I wanted to use. Okay, so this is called Winter One Sheet. It was a free giveaway that people were able to win back in the winter on this channel, and I have this printout of it, and it goes along with it. I'm thinking about doing a digital kit where it's the winter, the spring, they were all one sheet. And so what do you think? Is that a digital that I should go ahead and have in the shop? It would be but we had a winter one and spring. They were a lot of fun. And the only way that you got them was if you won them. Okay, I'm going to add this calling card onto here, and it also will be a pocket. I did make a envelope journal using this one page. I will put that video at the end. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll go ahead and put, let's cut the birds out. I'm going to make a pocket down here out of these two. Okay, so build a pocket. So what we'll do is we're just going to use the bottom of this and the side. Okay. Put that there. So just like that, it would be a tuck spot. And then adding this, we're going to go ahead, I'm going to, on this one, this is where this will attach to the large card. Then this will be across the bottom and across the side. Okay. Now this makes the pocket a little shorter, but it will hold something. And okay, so that gives us that pocket. Okay. Okay, so if we come here, we can go ahead and I'm getting us some journaling space is what I'm doing here. Adding journaling space to our piece here, and okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a waterfall. Okay, so we'll have a waterfall of pages. So I'm going to go ahead and fold that one there. Then I'm going to pull this one up and it will go there. Okay. And then I'm going to put this one down. Okay, so down and okay. There you go. Okay, so this will be a waterfall piece. You see, they go down in a waterfall. And so what we need to do is, okay, the bottom one I want all the way on the page. So I'm going to glue this to the page. If there was, you know, a pretty picture or something on this page, then I would go ahead and let the page be, but there's not. Okay, so we're going to cover up the writing. Okay. Okay, I love it. Okay, so next, for the next one, I'm going to go ahead, and you see how we have it folded. I'm going to come towards me and make the little gutter. Then I want to make sure, and right away I'm going to flip it back because I don't want to lose my measurement for the waterfall. I'm going to put the glue along there, put this back inside. So I'm choosing on my pages to make what I call an ensemble. We're going to do the same thing again. I'm going to pull it towards me, even it out on the sides, fold it down, quickly fold it back so I don't get mixed up, because I have before. I have ended up with my waterfalls not being even because I didn't pay attention to where the things were supposed to go. Okay, so there we go. So that gives us a waterfall. Ta-da! On our book page. Our waterfall is going to be covered by this card. Now this we can also write in here. Okay, there we go. Make sure we have a good fold on that. Good fold, good fold. Okay, and then we have this side. I'm going to go ahead and cut the bird and put it here. So there's that. The bird is on there. And we could go ahead and just have put that whole thing down there as a pocket. I have this paper, and I'm going to go ahead and rip it like a treasure map. Because that's what it's reminding me of, is a treasure. The color of the paper. Okay. There's that. There's that. Okay. So from this side, we'll go ahead and push this up, and we're going to go ahead and cover the words. So here I'm using book pages from the book that I am using. And I am just covering it with one of the papers that I'm using in this journal. Okay, so just like that. Then we'll put our cover back on. Okay, and we have this page. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to look in some of the items that I had saved. Oh my gosh, remember I have this beautiful picture. I love this picture. I love this too. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to make it a pocket. Okay, so it's going to be a pocket from this side, and that's because I love pockets and I cannot lie. And so here we go. We'll go ahead and just go around the outside of this. This is an image from a Reader's Digest that one of the books that I have already turned into something. I've already turned it into a journal. Okay, so this gives me this beautiful image that I wanted to make sure I got in here because it matches so well. Okay. So there is my book page ensemble, and then I'm just going to put this right in there because it fits. Okay, I'm going to put that in there. If you're here for the premiere, I'm waving. Hi! And say hello to Chip. Hi, Chip. I'm so glad you've joined us today. If this is your first time at a Dear Julie premiere, just so you know, this is a pre-recorded video. But if you're here during the premiere, we have a live chat going on over there, and you're welcome to join us. So you just hit the live chat button right below this video. It'll open up the chat and you can join in. So do come over and say hello. Tell us you're new. We are so glad that you've joined us. We have an amazing community over there that we are able to keep in touch and to check in every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, because we have a brand new crafty video, junk journaling, every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. And I get to be over there in the chat so I can answer your questions. Right now we are doing the September 2020 Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge. So there are lots of questions about how to and what to do. And so it's a great way to be able to interact. I am excited to bring to you all of the elements for this challenge one at a time. And so today we are on B for book pages. And I hope you are enjoying this video. There's still more to come. Also, don't forget we do have our Facebook group, Scrap All About It with Dear Julie. Julie would love to have you join us there. Back to our program. And I'm going to go ahead and cover this. And I need to pick a second washi tape. I haven't done that yet. But this is going to be my book page ensemble. I use the side-by-side pages. I love it. I'm going to go ahead and collage that down there. I like to use all my pieces so that if I can, so I don't have them left over. Okay, so we're making a tag in each of the 11 videos, so I'm thinking that one of the other tags is going to be able to go there. So that is my book page. So let's go ahead and go on to the next thing that we want to make out of a book page, and I'm going to grab a wrong book. I'm going to use a Edith Holden book this time. Book page. Okay, so we have this here. I don't want to use a side-by-side. Don't want to use up a page that is going to be good for side-by-side. Where did the... Okay, well, we'll move on to this. Okay, so I want a page that has writing. So I found one. There we go. And this is going to be my tag. Okay. So I'm going to fold this over. Okay, fold this over. And then I'm going to fold this over. Okay. Then I'm going to run my glue along here. And all the way across here. I want to be right on the edge. So, okay. So then this lays down. This comes back and lays down. And you can see I have one of my book page pockets. One of my favorite things to make is a book page pocket. Because, you know, I don't know about you, but I have a few book pages. And so then I'm going to come back to my pile. And remember, we had this gorgeous picture. And I'm going to go ahead and put this picture on here. I'm going to cut it just right outside the lines. Just right outside the lines, okay? And then we'll come over here and put this on. Okay. Okay, and then I want the name of it. I mean, since they took the time to put the name and who it was by, I don't want to not put that with it. Okay, so we'll put that with it. And still playing with it here. Okay. Okay. I want the white of edge to show, so I'm holding it with my right and ripping it with the left, and I'm going to put this along here. I think. So I like that. And then I have this little piece of lace. So I'm collaging here, and okay, so let's go ahead and I changed my mind. I'm going to go ahead and cut this right just barely around the edge of it. So I should have had, these could have even been in that I've been hoarding, because I wanted to use them in my journals and it just doesn't end up happening. So I'm thinking I may, with that, I may go down and do my decorating down here. I like that. I do have a piece of wrapping paper. I have a piece of this. Let's go with this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and attach my picture, Wild October. Okay. I'm going to put it so that we have just a few letters on the other side. Then we're going to go ahead and attach our special paper. Special paper. Green paper. This is a scrap that we've been using. This was from a Cricut cutout scrap. Okay. And then we have our lace, and I'm going to attach that with our fabric tack. Because it really does work really well for fabric. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to pull my fabric and I'm going to clean this up here, but I want the lace to come off the edge if it wants to. So okay, so there's that, there's that. Now we'll come over here and turn this over. Okay, now we'll come up and do our side to side. See, no extra tools, just scissors and glue for this. Okay, and now we have a place to put a tag inside of our tag. And so again, I'm sure that we'll get one. Okay, so a tag will go inside of our tag. I love it. I do want to add something to the top. I'm going to be adding this Georgette silk, I think it's silk, from Amore Fabrics. I'm going to be using this in the journal. So go ahead and add this to the front of the tag, not to the back, just to the front. And I'm going to use the stapler. There we go. So there's my book page tag. Okay, a little different. It's a pocket as well. And I think I thought I had a another coffee dyed tag over here. Welcome to the messy desk. It really is the messy desk. So anyway, I have more of those if I want to use this. So there's our tag. And then next, from a book page, we are going to make an embellishment. And so there are so many ways of making embellishments out of book pages. I'm going to go ahead and use this other book that I have, because that was the first one I grabbed. And so one of the things you can do is you can punch out items with your book page. Okay, so you can just go and punch out the items that you might want. One of my favorite things to make with book pages is the fluffy flowers. So I will be that's just one of my favorite things. If you haven't seen fluffy flowers, talking about Taco Bell, today Taco Bell announced, I don't know if it was today they announced it, but I just saw it, no more Mexican pizza, no more shredded chicken. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to go ahead and add some of this, and oh, you know what, there was some, the ticket. Okay, so the ticket like we've been using. And then you can go ahead and put it on a scrap. Okay, so there's one scrap. There's two scraps. I was looking for something to go over the ticket. Okay, I like this. I like this. I like it. I like it. Okay, so all of this fun stuff on the book page, or from the using the book page element there, and then I think we'll just stick with this. Okay, and we can go ahead and staple it all. And there we have an embellishment using our punched out book page. Okay, and so we'll be able to use this in a lot of ways. We can go ahead and it can become a tuck. We can add it to something else and it can be a belly band. It could go on a bigger piece and could be a top tuck, or we could add it even to, if we had bigger fabric, but you could add it and have it on a fabric flip. So there are a lot of things you can do. We've gone ahead and we've used some more of that, the fabric that I want to use in here, and some more of the scraps that were just here laying on the messy desk. Okay, so that is our embellishment. And so, I mean, it could just go right on to this tag like this. Okay, so tag is an embellishment. Okay, so we've got a cluster, which is an embellishment. Then we can take it this much further and turn it into something. So I'm just going around this book paper. Remember, I'm trying to use all my pieces as much as I can. Okay. Go ahead and put this down. So again, like the treasure map. And if I was distressing, this would definitely be something to distress. Okay, there's that. Okay, and I'm just going to put the glue on these pieces at the bottom and one side. Because then it can also be a little tuck that something else might go and sit in. Okay. So I have this paper. I'm like, what do I have left? What? I have this paper. And this is in my stack. That's not from that paper pad. It's just, it was just in the stack of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here. So this is our embellishment getting more embellished. Okay. Put it on here. Go ahead and Okay. So there we have a journal card, and we can go ahead and you can still write on the inside of this. And so I am thinking that that is really a lot of fun with using the, like, what else can we do? Remember, we have these up here. That will fit right on there. Just needs to be trimmed down. Looking around the desk, we have this piece of green. Okay, so that will go right in there. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so this is my embellishment. It started out with the cluster. We turned it into a larger cluster. Then we added it to the tag, put the tag on the front of a note card, and added this little guy here. I love it. So that is our embellishment. Then we have our tag, and this time our tag is a tag pocket, so we'll be able to put something in there, and you know, it could just go right inside there. And then we have our page element. So here we've taken a book page from a Reader's Digest and added it to this, and we have just some note paper here that can pull out. Turn it over, and we have a pocket here. So we could add that there. We have our flip over card along with our waterfall of journaling space. This has a spot here that can also have a tag or something in it. Okay, so something can go in there, and this flips right over the top of that. Remember, we reinforced these pages and added a treasure map cover there. Okay, so yeah, I don't know, would that fit in? That would fit in there. And then this could go somewhere else, right? Well, it won't fit in there. But we have the tuck spots in the journal from, or the pieces from yesterday as well. So there you go. Our page idea using book pages, using writing paper. Using book pages, writing paper. We used book page here. We used book page on punching it out, using it for our embellishment. And then we also made our pocket tag using a book page. Okay, so, and I've shown you several other book page ideas as we have been going through this challenge. I hope you are enjoying this challenge. Which one is your favorite? I think this is a lot of fun. I I'm excited about these pages being added into this journal. So find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to put the playlist for book pages, using book pages to make embellishments and all that stuff. So the book page playlist will be right up here, and I will put a book page embellishment video right over there. These are for your watching pleasure and crafty company. So I hope you enjoy them and do check those out. Remember, YouTube really likes it when you go watch another video after you've watched one that you enjoyed, and that's a great compliment to the video that you just watched. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.